Hi, folks. This is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. Well, as I said in another report, we just had a fabulous fishing tournament up here, the championship for the Major League Fishing, and it was wonderful. But there were certain things that we learned as we talked to anglers about maybe how to fish our area even better. These guys are so good, and they shared so many of their ideas with us. And one of the most important ideas of all, and I don't know how much I've talked about this, but they said that the biggest thing for great smallmouth fishing is bright sun. The sunnier the day, the bluer the skies, all the things that my whole life I heard made fishing the worst. Those bluebird days with no wind and the sun beating down. They claim that that's what smallmouth love. And if they get a day like that to go fishing, they're going to catch the most and the best smallmouth. And so, I don't think that holds true for a lot of species. We know it doesn't hold true for walleyes. Most species are happier when it's not so bright out. In fact, most species love to feed after dark. But smallmouth fishing, bring on the bright sun. The other thing that most of them talked about is that drop shots were pretty much what they caught most of their fish on, and they didn't mind sharing that. Now, every company makes a lure that they call a drop shot lure. But what really is important here is the size of the lure and how it looks in the current of the St. Lawrence River. Remember, the river is clearer water than just about any place in the country. So fish can really see in that water. And so a drop shot lure has got to look real to the fish. It's got to be a certain size, and usually 3 to 4 inches is the size of these baits. They're usually hooked on small hooks, and darker colors seem to work best. Like we always say, green pumpkin is the best color that you can use here in the North Country, but black is always going to be good. Brown is good. Any of these natural shades that actually look like gobies. Anything that looks of that coloration is a pretty good color, because we know that's what's made our bass famous, is eating gobies. So drop shot baits really seem to be best. The other thing these guys talked about is how critical wind is. And when the wind's in the east, oh boy, these guys said that made it the toughest for them. Well, that's the old saying, when the wind's in the east, the fish bite the least. When the wind's in the west, the fish bite the best. Well, in the St. Lawrence River, that holds a lot of weight, because when the wind's in the east, it goes against the current, and it makes it really tough to be able to fish that current properly so that your drop shot bait or whatever you're using looks natural as it drifts down naturally through the water. If the wind's in the west, it goes with the current, and it makes it so much easier for you to drift. And once you get the right weight and can control your boat, it gives you a lot better chance to catch fish. So the wind can play a huge factor. The other thing that came from all this is that these guys caught fish every place in the river. A lot of them go all the way to Clayton because they feel that they got a better chance down there. Why? I don't know, because I got to tell you, whenever I've been fishing northern pike in the spring in our waters, the number of huge smallmouth bass that you see and inadvertently catch is incredible. And so a lot of the guys, there's guys that stuck around right around the Massena intake, didn't go very far, and they were in the high end of the rankings as well. So the good thing is our whole river's got a lot of fish. Having a tournament like this with only 50 anglers and only 25 a day going out really helps protect the resource. And, from what these guys told me, there are so many great fish out there that we really have something to be proud of and to protect. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report.